So this is a bonus video. I see we are in the Facebook group. This is a bonus video for. So this is a bonus video. Just in case you didn't get it the first time I said that. For my members and for the public, you get to watch, but only members can chat. And let me my chat. That's what I didn't do. Pop out my chat so I can read you guys better. Get rid of the last video chat so I know what I'm looking at. Okay, guys, welcome. Lots of you are here already. So if you are not a member of my channel, but you are a Patreon supporter of my channel, you can go into Patreon Facebook group and get in that way. Alex, can you check that group and see if there's anybody wanting in right now?
Which group is that? Sorry.
The Patreon Facebook, exclusive Facebook group. Yeah. Okay. So this video can be anything you want. Jody, you can now chat with us. Welcome.
Patreon exclusive.
Yeah.
There's 2 people, but neither of them answered questions. So
okay. If you are a patron, to get into that group, you do have to answer questions. Can you give me examples of using sports flex? On spandex, that's where you'd want to use it on really stretchy material. Everyone's just saying hello. Hello, Terry. Grandma's Gone Crafty. Jamie, Hannah, Elia, Heather, Beauty Educator, Mary Lou, Janice, Pat. If you are a Patreon supporter, it's Patreon. I don't even know the name of the group. Hold on a second. Melody Lane's exclusive Patreon club. And you can only join that if you are a Patreon supporter of $2 or more. And Patreon and members of the channel are something different. And those of you in Patreon, I can't say your name. So somebody found us. Carrie Dad is still in the Airbnb right now. But she is leaving today. You don't have to hop on over. You can, if you are members, it's much easier to be in the YouTube chat. Don't go to the Patreon group because we can see your name here. Only if you're not a member, but you are a Patreon, then go to the chat. Yes, you turned green now, and you have a little Cricut badge next to your name without antennas if you're new. Then after a month, I think you grow the antennas. Then after 2 months, you grow the body. Hi, Tanya. She's in the Patreon group. Elia says she's already in that group. Do you guys want me to welcome Kim to go over anything in Design Space? Mama Disney says, I was tagged on Instagram for a flash giveaway under Melody Lane Inspired. Mama Disney, I do have Melody Lane inspired account, but please check that, screenshot that, because you are not one of my winners on Instagram. So I don't know what account, welcome Pearl, I don't know what account is doing that. Look at the account and see if it's a new account. You'll see my projects in my real account. But my account is Melody Lane inspired, but please check that account that messaged you or tagged you. I would like more information on that account, and we might need to report that account because you were not one of the winners, although I wish you would have been, but you weren't. So something is messed up with that. Terry says, I don't have any friends who are crafters, so my husband would have to be there with me and could use some time away. Yes, you don't have to go to the Airbnb to craft. You can craft if you want to because the supplies are there, but your husbands can come, they can golf, or you guys can just drive around on the golf cart and go to restaurants and do shopping, enjoy the sunsets. Yeah, you can just hang out, watch TV, play some games. You don't have to craft, but you can if they're there. Aw, Elia says, Melody, my baby bird rescue, loves your voice. She's a baby robin with a missing wing. Will Cricut be coming out with a mystery box anytime soon? I am not allowed to tell you when a mystery box is coming until I get permission, and it's usually, I can tell you it's available right now. They were letting us at one point give you the night ahead. I don't think they'll do that anymore. I don't know if I'll be able to do videos yet. We did for one. That doesn't mean we will for the next ones. It might mean that. We don't know yet. I don't think anybody knows yet. Okay, yes. Plan Her Universe and Bevy's Craft Plans were the winners for the Instagram. I don't know who Otterson is. Oh, Bevy's Craft Plans is here. She won yesterday. So if you guys don't know, yesterday I gave away 5 Cricut mini press and 5 easy press small 6x7 mats. So if you don't follow me on social media, on Instagram and in my Facebook groups, I gave 5 of each of those away. Will they ever bring back the plush Cricut? I don't think so. If you missed my class, you should watch my class this morning. You can probably skip the first 10 minutes and watch the class. I think it was fun and will be useful for you. Can you do an offset around an image with text? So you mean an image and text and do offset around the whole thing? Yes. Let me bring up Design Space. So here's what we were just doing in Design Space class. Let me... I think I'm not going to save any of these because everything I made in here I can make very easy again. Okay, if we want an image with text, we're just going to browse an image. We'll use Mickey. And we'll add some text. Welcome, Anne. Happy day. Let's do this. Let's take this text and center it. We're gonna, hold on, move him down. Move this there. Let's make that red to match his little shorts there. So we can select this all and do offset. And see how it leaves these blank pieces? That's because he is blank inside there. So we're going to hit that gray offset and hit contour and hide all contours. And we will make that white. I'll change the color of the background. Welcome, Tanya. There. Whoops. So now if you, this will not all cut out together. These will be separate. If I want to move them or size them, I can select them all and group them. I don't want to attach this. If I were to attach, it all changes to the same color and all these little pieces will all cut out. So we're going to undo that. So now if we hit make it, we have this. These two dots here are for his, I think his belt. Yeah, like his little shorts here. So we have the black area, and then we have the happy day. Now, if we wanted to waste material and have these cut out exactly how they would be, we could select, wait, let's ungroup this. We could select the red here and select the red here. I'm just going to do it over here in the layers panel because it'll be easier. And I could attach those pieces. Whoops. That didn't work. I think because this is grouped. Let me see. Yep, it didn't work because those are grouped. So we have to ungroup Mickey, then attach the H for the happy day and attach the red, or select the red, and then attach. So now these pieces are attached. So when I hit make it, they will be like this. So if I wanted to put transfer tape over all of this, I could. The new Cricut Cutie images have that cutout that I want to fill in. No, they do fill them in, Gail. I'm going to go to image sets, Cutie. So these images, you may have missed my video showing that it will fill in. Okay, so, oh, you know what? This is not a draw and cut one. This is just a basic cut. Let's go back to images. You'll see it in this. So this one, let me bring that one in. Welcome, Monica. So this one will cut out of vinyl. Everything you see in black will cut out. What you see in the background color will not. This will cut out around that, and it will draw everything else. So if I make this bigger, you can see the draw lines that cut this. It fills in, and I did this on the Explorer 3, and it amazed me. Blew my mind how well it filled that in. It was awesome. Not that set, it's the new ones that have dimples. I'm not sure what set you're talking about. Cutie Animals? You'll have to tell me what... This is the newest Cricut Cutie set. And these are the only 2 Cricut Cutie set. Oh wait, there's this one. Is this the one you mean? Maybe this is the newest one. I can't remember. So these also have draw images, I think. Yeah. So anything you see here in the solid green is set to draw. Okay, like this one. So this also draws this all out. It only cuts out the outside if you choose one that is green like this. This is all drawn. Tanya says, did you say that the new Cricuts fill in the color? All of your Cricuts will fill in the color with these images. You can use these images and they will fill this in no matter what Cricut you're using, even the Joy. Yeah, these are their cheeks next to their mouths. Yeah, you can contour the cheeks out. If I just select the pen, click contour, and select the cheeks. Now he doesn't have cheeks if you don't want cheeks. So somebody just messaged me that they are a member and they can't get in on the chat, but they're a member to the YouTube. You have to be in the Facebook Patreon group to be able to chat in the Facebook group. And so it on that video, so it'll go into here. Lisa says sometimes when I upload an image for print and cut, it doesn't look the same. I don't know. I would have to see an example to help you with that. And see when it, and it depends on what pen you use. You can change the pen. This is a fine point pen. If you were to do a marker, it's even more solid. And you could do it bigger. Oh wait, gotta select the pen. And did you guys know you can change the colors of images, more than one image at a time, and change them? Let me just grab a few of these. Virginia, she's asking how to get her chat to come up next to the video. If you're on a computer, you can do that. If you're on an iPad or phone, you can rotate it to be portrait, and it will do that. You can select these and change the color of all of them at the same time. You can also change them all to draw at the same time. Whatever you have selected, you can do all that. That is a huge time saver. Bye, Terry. Hope your day gets better. Hello on Facebook. I don't know what your name is. It doesn't tell me through the YouTube app. Terry Marcus, did you get home already? Bevies, there is not a members group only on Facebook. There's no group, Facebook group for the members of YouTube, only for the Patreon. Carissa, no, there was not a Pinterest inspired this month. The Cricut announcement got into the way of it. Thank you for subscribing. I'm looking at the chat, see if there's anything I missed. How would you put the cutie on the front of an insert card? I don't know. To do exactly what we did before, we duplicated contour, hide all contours. That didn't work. Because this is cut out. Oh, let's do an offset. Let's apply that. Okay, let's select that offset and change it to draw. Nope, not the color. We're going to change it to a pen. We're going to contour that offset and hide all contours. So it's just the outside. Okay, let's make these bigger. We'll try to figure this out. You'll want, let me contour out that. And this. We'll duplicate this. So all of that would cut. We're going to grab this one, and we want the eyes this time. And not these pieces. All right, let's grab that piece here and his arm. Okay, so now we have the eyes. We don't need his mouth and cheeks. And we don't need the inside of his eyes. So we need these, and we'll change them to draw. And we got these two little things underneath here. Let's get these guys out of here. He goes to Mickey. Okay. So you could have these parts cut out and then that part draw to have a cutie. Oh, but you can't see this. Let's contour this. Hide all contours. And let's change that to draw. So you can at least have his antennas. Oh my gosh, you can't see what I'm doing. Oh man, I'm so sorry, guys. You guys, I am so sorry. I was so concentrating on these. Let me go back. This is the one we started with. And this is what I ended up with. I don't know if I really like that. But, okay, let's do this again. We're going to have to duplicate it. Duplicate over here. So we can't just contour everything because then it just leaves his head. Because he's not attached down here. Oh, we did have to offset him. I'm just going to delete this one again. So we will offset, make it a little smaller. That offset we will have to contour, hide all the contours. And the offset we changed to pen, to draw. And we left this bottom part to cut. We're going to hide his outside of his eyes. So all that is all that will cut. Let me duplicate this again, and we just need his eyes. So I'm going to hide all contour and bring, oh wait, not that. I need this part. And there. So his eyes, we have to change to draw. And then we also, because he doesn't have any antennas now, we duplicated and contour everything and then change to draw. So then we have just his head there for drawing. There. That's how we got that, right? That's what we got. And like I said, I don't know that I like that well. Change this. I guess we probably don't need this outside piece. Let me hide that. Yeah, that's better. So we don't need the offset piece. That's what I just hid. We just needed his face. So it turned out better the second time I did it. Do we have any other questions or anything? Or do you want to talk about anything else? Or do you want to look at some of the new images? Go to image sets. Okay, we don't want that one. Oh, we got Cutie up here. Those are all the ones we've seen before. Keychain decal, there's 71. Holly Hold, I am live right this minute. And for, we also do the Zoom meeting for supporters on the second Saturday of the month. Okay, Sharon Rogers, what is your foiling question? She says she's asked for a couple of questions. I'm not sure I have your question.
Motion detected at the front.
Betsy's asking, how would you do that on the insert card? If you were going to do this on an insert card, you would want to grab the corners. Wait, we need to go back to image sets. Or was this in the last question? You grab a corner. You don't want to change the size of the corners. You want to change the size of the image to fit. And then you could, I would put some words up here, and then, whoops, we just want that and attach. So when you attach it, this will go on an insert card. When foiling numbers, letters, it does it as an outline. How can I fill it in? You can't just fill in letters and numbers. So if I want to do happy day, if I want to foil this and not be an outline, what I have to do is choose the style. So we have it on regular. We want it to be on writing. So then I would do this. If I want to center it, I would do that. If I want to choose writing fonts, I would check
Motion
this.
detected at the front.
Let's say we want to do this one. Didn't change. There we go. So you just want either single line. You can't make bubble lines fill in. You can choose a font. No, this is one. Oh, those aren't kerning ones. I spelled Carly wrong, so it might be. Carly Sketch is one of them. This will fill in where it says that. And the smaller you make it, the more filled in it is. It doesn't completely fill in, depending on the size you make it. So yeah, it's wherever you make it cut, wherever you see the lines. If you have a regular font, if we change this to regular, wherever you see the outside lines that would cut normally, that's where, if you were to just change this to foil, that's where it's going to foil. Donna says, can you save the images they are offering free so if they take them down, you can still use them? You can only use them free when they are free. You can only cut them. Now you can save them to a project, but it'll still ask you to pay if they're not free anymore. Let's also show people the ones that are free. Ownership. Oh, that's operation, not ownership. Here's ownership. Here's free images. There's 2,467 free images right now. Yeah, Sharon, you can't do that inside the letters. Do you have a video of taking a photo and turning it into a shadow box? Well, if you take a photo and turn it into an SVG, you can put it into a shadow box. Do you have any other questions? All these images I'm showing right now are all free. I recognize these two from opening the machine. These two are ones that you can, and I think the football and the mountain and maybe the bee. When you set up your new machine, it has you cut those. Please show how you did the turtle in the shadow box. I don't have a video of turning a photo into an SVG. Mary Harvey says, I have Cricut Access. Are there fonts included or are there some that are not included? When you look at fonts, it has a green A. So anything with this green A is included in Access. And let me click on the Cricut fonts. So this does not have a green Access next to these. Most of them do. These do not. This one is included with Access. I know it doesn't have an A, but it is. The Disney ones are not. Welcome, Johnny. How did you do the layers of the turtle? Okay, let's just go to new. images. We gotta find the turtle. I've shown this before in many videos. I can't seem to find that turtle. I'll grab that one. That's a fun turtle too. There it is. Yay, found my turtle. Okay. So if you want to make layers in this like I did, I've shown this. I have whole videos on how to do this. You just duplicate and contour and click the ones you don't want there anymore. Those are still there. Kobe. Okay. So I have these. So let's make this a different color. And we'll make sure this one stays in the front. So then you have a layer. So I just duplicated again. Contour. Now I missed some of these. Now I contour more. I'm just gonna go through here and do some. Kobe, you'll have to wait. Kobe doesn't want to wait. Okay, so now we did more in this one. And make this green. Bring this one to the front. So this one has to be the bottom. Oh, wait. No, this one would be on top. This one would be the bottom because it has more things cut out, I think. No, this one would be. Send this one to the bottom. I don't know. Sometimes you just have to play with it. Yeah. So that's what I wanted. And then this like that. And then you would, let's duplicate this and hide all contours. Hide all contours. And we'll make that another color of green. This one will be on the bottom. Send to the back. Send to the back. Okay, then we'll move these over here. And then this on top. Let's make them bigger and center. There. Yeah, I have videos on how to upload a JPEG with layered images to get the Bitmojis. But I don't turn images into SVGs, I just upload them. Yes, the more holes cut, the higher in the stack. It is easy, Mary. So you can, well, hold on, we got another turtle here already. Let's ungroup this one. So we have the solid one here already. So we could do this one by duplicating it, contour, and let me do this. It's much faster. There's another one. And the smaller the cuts are at the bottom. This one. Okay. So we'll make this blue. And we'll duplicate this one. We'll make it green. We'll contour. I don't know. Trying to think what I want. This will go there. This would go on top. So then what do I want in this green? Because I already have that green color. The bottom color, I could just change to green. This doesn't have a lot of cuts that I would do that with, so just select these and center. Yeah. Welcome, Helen. I can't put Kobe out unless I go out with him on a leash. I could do this. Let's contour this one. I could do like every other one. If I wanted to add another color. And we'll add a darker green. He will go below the blue. So I'm going to send him to the back and then move forward one. That didn't work. We're going to send this guy to the back. There. We'll line center. There, now we just added another color. And it's just very easy. No, there's no limit to it. Yeah, I could get rid of these little pieces in the middle. I didn't want to have to click on those. Is there a cactus image? Let's look for cactus. This would work. That might work. This would work, I think. Yeah, I think a lot of these might work. Might. I don't know. Sometimes you just have to try them. Let's see. oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to group it together. Move it away. We'll group these. Move them away. Yeah. So let's grab this. Let's duplicate and contour. Hide all contours. Let's make it a color of green. Gonna duplicate this again. Contour. I'm not sure what I want to do. This has a lot of little cuts in it. I see. Like all these little dots here. I don't know where all these pieces are. There's one. That's not one. I'm missing some. This one. That one. This one. And these two. This one. Let me turn this one back on. Turn those off. Turn, whoops. Oh, what I did is I moved this thing, I think. Yeah. Gotta move that up. There. Okay. So now we have this. We could change to like a terracotta. We could do something like that. This on the front. That would cover that up. So we have that, and then we could easily duplicate this one, contour it, and then do all these triangles, which would probably be easy to grab these. We wanted all these. We could do every other one if you wanted. All the ones facing the same way. That one. And there's a tiny one. No, not that one. This one. Yep. We got some dots in there. We could make this a little darker or lighter. And then we'll bring this to the front. So we'll put this here. So then our pot has different colors in it. We could duplicate this contour. Let's hide all contours. Did I click that? Hide all. And then just bring like every other one into a different color. If we wanted to add more color to it. And we'll make this a different color of green. This will be almost to the back. So let's just go ahead and arrange it, send to, wait, I didn't mean to send to back, but I'm going to put it back here. We can't even see it. So we're going to move forward until we can see it. And it's not, we can't see it yet because we have so many other things over here. There we go. And this goes into the front. And center. Align and center. There. So now, from the one layer, kind of like this, we got all of this. And then I would group them together just to keep them together. It just takes time to do it, but I enjoy doing that. I like making things like this. Oh, you can see we missed a little one down here. We'll have to grab that lighter color and then go and contour that back in. Yeah, I find this kind of thing relaxing too. Gail says, this is a detailed project that I actually find relaxing after a crazy shift at the hospital. Concentrating helps me eliminate the noise from the day. Yeah. Thanks for subscribing. Do we have any other questions or anything? Somebody said something about the cactus with the red flowers. Let's see. Let me move down. Can it be done the same way? Let's ungroup it. So this is the only thing. It really already has layers. So you could duplicate it and add another color, possibly. Like put it like that. And then make this, let's say this color. And hold on. I want to check these flowers. Move all the flowers to the front. So I have the two pieces of flowers. I can arrange them to the front all at once. And that didn't move the yellow pieces to the front. I wanted those in the front. This is something they've learned lately, that things have changed. When you select something without dragging over them, whatever you select first will be in the back. So if I select these flowers, let me put them where they go. Okay, so select those flowers first and then the yellow piece and arrange them. They're not. Let me just fix this. Arrange these to the back. Okay, there. Now, if I were to select, instead of selecting the yellow first and then that, if I select the pink and then hold down the shift key and select the yellow and group, then the yellow will be in the front. But I just ungrouped it. Now if I select the yellow first and then do the red and click arrange to, oh, it's already in the front. Now arrange it to the back. Because I selected the yellow first, it will be in the back. And that's the same thing with text. So with text, if you want to attach it to the paper, you select the paper or the shape first. And then the writing. So this has some of these moved. I'm going to move this to the front and then move these to the front. There. So now I did add just another color, but it's not like this one that starts from here. This one you could do, let's change that to green. You could duplicate and contour. Let's just contour out that. We'll make that like a brown. Duplicate that and contour and hide all contours and make this a green. So this will be the back because it's solid. And then this one will be, we're going to move it backward. Oh, let's just send this one to the front. It's usually easier to send one to the back or to the front. Line center. So now we just took that one and added a little color to it. I haven't welded anything in either of these videos. Yeah, you could add flowers to any of these. You could get any flower image and add to these. I'm going to duplicate this, and because they're grouped, I can't contour. So I have to undo that. I can just click on these. If I just want one flower, I could take this, group it together. I could duplicate this and make more flowers and turn them a little. If you wanted to add flowers to it, you totally could. If you want black around the flowers, like there is black in here, what you could do is offset. I would do it real small though. There we go, apply. And then let's group that together. Put that there so it looks like it's made there, and then just duplicate the one I've already done. Turn it a bit so it doesn't look exactly the same. There. Isn't that cute? You wouldn't attach these or weld these. You can group them so then they all move together, but anything with color like this you don't attach, otherwise it changes it all to the same color and it cuts it all out into tiny pieces. So you don't want to do that. So, can you guys tell me something you learned today? So, I'm going to delete all these other ones. Don't need that. I've already done the turtle. And I think that's all we have. Where are these at? Okay, those are part of that. So now if I were to hit make it, then we have these. Here's the backgrounds of the flowers. And this is, I think, the flowers. And then you just layer them all. Then there's the flowers. So the black pieces would be top here, but the black flowers would be underneath the flowers here. Although, ungroup this. If I didn't want this, I'm going to ungroup the flower. I'm going to, oh, those are grouped, so I'm going to ungroup these. I'm taking the yellow one away, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to center it and slice it. So you could, oh, I had to get it down to only 2 layers. That's why I couldn't put that there. So I could do it like this if I wanted to. But I'd rather have it on a solid piece because there's nothing to stick it to. Unless, there's always so many options. You took, ungroup this. You took this, you go out of the way. Is this, oh wait, no. Let me center this. I want this back to where it was before we slice it. Now I want to select it and I'll center it. I want it back together. So I'm just going to weld it so it'll go back together. You could weld this to this black piece. If you wanted to, and then put this on top. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Jeanette. And then that would go there if it was in the front. I could just group that just to grab it over. Yes, you can just click move forward until it's in the desired place. Okay, Tammy said I would cut the yellow centers from the same place in the yellow spot, which if that's making things more difficult. Let's go ahead and I'm undoing a lot till it's not welded anymore. Okay. If we were to do that, we would have to, let's duplicate this. If we wanted it the color of this one, okay, let's do this. We're gonna weld it to all of these. I don't know why I'm doing that. I need to put this on it. Let's center all of these. Okay, and we need, okay, at least 3 of these. So I'm going to grab one and grab the black one and the black flower and weld. Okay, so now I'm going to put one right on top of it, and I'm going to grab, I'm going to zoom in to see that this is, these all need to be centered. Oh, see, now because of the flower, they're not centered. Let's just put that right there. Okay. So I'm going to move this to the back. That moves the black one to the back. So I'm going to grab this flower and weld it to this piece. And I think it made it a different color. So we'll go back. Actually, it was a darker one, I think. Let's make it darker. Okay, then we're going to move this piece to the back and grab, no, oh, I don't have another one. See, this isn't working. Just do it the way I'd said to start with. It would be much easier than to glue it to all those, weld it to the layers. See, that was off a little bit. Where's the center? Because what I was thinking is you could put the center there and slice it through. So then you don't have to deal with the little spot. And you'd also have to slice it through this. But you'd want to put that over this just to make sure it's in the right spot. Then you don't have to deal with the little pieces. There's always a way to do this. Yes, I can click make it. Pink flowers. See, one we sliced through. But see, I think that would make that into little pieces. I think it would look better just to leave it as regular flowers and not welded to the image. All right. This would be great to do with sticker paper. Yeah. To layer it with the sticker paper, you don't have to deal with the glue. You could also, let's go way back. I would keep undoing. You could also make it a sticker and do a print and cut. So now I'm just clicking this undo button. Well, now I just undid it. I undid it. Undid it a lot. I clicked it faster than it could undo. Okay, we're almost there. These are all the steps we took. So if I wanted to make this a print and cut, I could just flatten it, and now it's a print and cut. If you wanted an offset, you could add an offset. It's taken a minute because there were so many layers in there. There's the offset. Make it a little smaller. Lynn Coleman, that was funny. Oh, that didn't work. It just did it around the flowers. Well, it is. Yes, flatten equals print and cut. There we go. And you could change that to white if you wanted. You guys can't see it, so we can change the background. Whoops. I meant to grab them both. I forgot they weren't both. 925. So we can hit make it. You can put a big old sticker, or, oh, you know what you can do? Oh, you know what? I didn't flatten it. That's what was wrong. I need to flatten the offset to it. That's why I had two layers. And I could make these small and then click make it. And then apply. How many stickers do we want? See if that many fit. Oh yeah, we can easily make more. Connie learned that she loves playing with contour even more. It's going to take a minute because I added 36. We could still fit more. But isn't that cool that we got that just from that black outline image? And we could fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could fit 6 more. So we could do 42 of that size sticker. Yeah, you can duplicate not just stickers for projects, entire projects. When I make a card, a lot of the times I make 2 cards. So I just up it to 2. So glad you guys are learning. I really love teaching. Kobe is back to snoring now. And remember, the image that we started with was, let me right click on here, image info, was this cactus. So we turned this cactus into this. With all those layers, you can choose any colors you want. Oh, and then we added the little flowers. You can do this with butterflies or anything you want. Bevies, that's awesome. You can join the Patreon for only $2. But if you're going to do monthly, don't join today because it'll charge you today and the first of the month. So Tuesday is the first of the month. So you could wait till then. Or if you decide to do annually, it's $21. You save 12% if you do it annually. And you get all of my projects. If you go to the MelodyLaneInspired.com, if you support on Patreon or on YouTube for $4.99, you do get access to this code right here. And then you can see all my projects. And you can filter by type. There's a lot more types that you guys can't even see here. Or you can filter by theme. There's like so many more. Or you can just search the projects too. And then you can go on the pages. These were ones with an outdoors theme. But we have tons. What are your favorite cards? I like these mailbox cards. Then we also have the large flowers. Where are those? Large paper flowers. We have them in different sizes. That's why these pictures are all the same. This is the extra small, which would be that tiny one, and then I think the large, medium, small. Oh, maybe this is, I thought we had an extra large. And like these roses, my projects are Design Space projects. So if you don't own the image, Cricut will charge you if you don't have access. But like this flower right here, the roses are all free images. The sunflowers are free images. These, I used a petal from Design Space, which will cost you 99 cents. These also draw on the petal too to give it a little more detail. These, I think, are free images, in the rose, of course, and the daisies. And there's videos attached with each one. Pop-out cards. Oh, there's two of these because I made one for the Joy. So this one is for the Joy, and then this one is for the other machines. Getting tired. All different kinds of shutter cards. This has the wrong picture. That's Father's Day Shutter Day cards. That is the wrong picture. Let me see what card this is. I just use Cricut paper. So this is how you open the files. You just click open, and then it will bring open a Design Space. We need to change that picture because that was a picture of a football, not the picture of the card. I have to take a screenshot from the video. This is a really old one I made. Have you made a never-ending card? Yes, I have a never-ending card. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. This is, oh, I've also called it Infinity because I made more than this. I might have called the other one Infinity. Yeah. Okay. Here's a blank one that is A2 size, and then here's a blank one that is square, and then this one is like a thank you card. It's like thank you for being you is what it is. It's just a thank you for just to send one to a friend. So this is a happy birthday one kind of Rubik's Cube, and then this is a blank one so you can make it for whatever you want to make it. Are there any other questions? So join YouTube and you get your DS files. Join Patreon and you get your Facebook group and DS projects, right? Okay, so Becky, let me answer this one. So the cheapest way to get all my projects and get my emojis on YouTube and your little Cricut badge is to join YouTube for 99 cents. You are charged when you join and then 30 days later. On Patreon, you don't get my files with the YouTube 99 cents. You do with the $4.99. So if you join YouTube 99 cents, then to get my projects, join Patreon for the $2, or the annual is only $21 for the 12 months. Then you get all of my projects. You get in my Facebook group. Thank you, Tammy. She says this video is worth it with a $10 super chat. So it's 99 cents on YouTube and then $2 on Patreon. You get some other perks on Patreon where you get into the Facebook group, and there might be some other things too. And then at $5 on Patreon, you get in the monthly hangout where you get to be in video in the Zoom, and you get to be in the monthly crop where we do a project every month, and you get my SVGs. There's not really a lot of SVGs. I made them for a little while, and now I just make mostly design space projects. And then at $7, you also get a shout out in my videos, and $15 is when you start to get my pins. So people that have supported at $15 or more, this past year got all of these pins, and in June we start the pins again. They're just enamel pins. They have my signature debossed on the back, or embossed, debossed. They stick up. They're not engraved in there. Yeah, so 15 you get a pin, but there's going to be more information on that in June. I'm waiting for my pins to arrive so I can show you what next year's pins look like. All right, and yeah, thank you, Jamie. Jamie does so much in my groups and in these videos, and my other admins too. You guys help out so much, and I just want to thank you all. I want to thank all those not just the supporters, but even the people who watch my videos, who click the like button and subscribe for free. I appreciate you all for watching. I enjoy helping everybody. I don't look to see if somebody's a supporter before I help them. If somebody asks me a question, I help them. But you can thank the supporters for their support, for letting me do this. Because if it wasn't for the supporters, I couldn't do this all day long. I do this all day long, every day, even on Sundays, even on holidays. Maybe not all day long on holidays, but I get yelled at by my family. What are you doing? I have to answer their question. So I want to thank you. If it wasn't for the supporters, I'd have to get another job and I wouldn't be here to do this. I wouldn't be able to do all of this. I don't get paid for doing these videos. Cricut doesn't pay me. Nobody pays me for doing these classes. I offer them to everybody for free because I want everyone to know how to use their Cricut machine. Yeah, if you're going to join Patreon, wait until Tuesday. And if you missed it, we're going to be doing this truck, this pop-up card, this truck. This is the back. I didn't do the license plate yet. I've cut out everything except for the red parts of the truck. I think I did the license. I put number 1 dad on the license plate, but you could put your dad's name, or it could be to a brother or a friend. Someone's going to do it for their mom because their mom likes the red truck things. But it folds out. The front of the card's going to be cool. I'm making it for a Father's Day, but you can change it. It could be a birthday. It could be anything. It could just be a hello. It's going to say, here's your keys to your new truck. And it's going to have keys on it. Isn't that fun? Yeah, you could lower the YouTube to the 99 cents and then do Patreon for $2. Yes, and I've done one all-day crop, and I plan to do another all-day crop again. What is the material on the truck? So the shiny material there, I use the Cricut foil paper. I don't know if the Cricut foil paper is still on sale. Cricut foil paper was very, very expensive. It was like $17.99 a package. I don't even know if they still have it or they discontinued. I don't know. It was on clearance, so I bought it. I might have bought them all. I don't know. I bought like 15 packs of them because they were on clearance for so low. So if you can find the Cricut foil paper, go buy it now. Louise Beauregard, when she showed me this, she did it with brushed paper. The red Cricut brushed paper is really cool. You could do it with, you could even do it with any color cardstock and cover it with like the foil red vinyl. You could also do that. Or you can just do it with paper. It doesn't have to be shiny. You can do it with whatever you want. You can do it with paper. It would look fine with paper. And the lights, I used Cricut Premium Holographic Sparkle Vinyl. So I used a yellow and then the silver for the inside of the lights. And then the windows. On this truck, I used the craft board, the chrome craft board, the foil craft board. But on the new one, I have them cut out. Where are they at? So on this one, I use stainless steel, which is the front, the grill of the truck. On this, I just used paper. But on this one, I used a stainless steel vinyl. I think it's adhesive foil. And then this is the chrome adhesive foil. That will be for the windows and for the front of the truck. Because these kind of, if you look at it from the top, they kind of stuck out a little. It's hard to tell, but they did. So I'm going to try it with this. I haven't tried it. We'll see on Tuesday how that works. Yes, I think poster border would work too. No, you don't have to use Cricut paper. You can use whatever you got. The outside I used craft board, if Cricut craft board, because it's kind of thicker. You could even use poster board or 110-pound cardstock. I think it's better to have the base piece be a little thicker. And the card is not thin. Wait till I get the front done. It's not a thin card, but it's an amazing card, right? You have the chrome, but the stainless steel is out of stock. Just use gray paper. I used that. Put the gray paper on top of the chrome. I used that and it was fine. I used it for the wheels, but in the new one will be the stainless steel vinyl. But see, I made it with just gray paper and it looks great. So don't worry about that. Donna R., you are a member of the YouTube channel because your name is green and you have a little Cricut badge. If you're confused on what level you join, you can click on my, let's see, if you go to Melody Lane, it'll say membership. I don't have a membership to my own channel. So if you see this, it will, I think, show you what you are and what you get. And then you can click see post to see the posts that you get. So that should show you what, oh, you guys cannot see it. I am sorry. So here's my homepage. If you click membership, it should show you what membership you are. Here's the badges. After 1 month, you grow some antennas. Then you grow the body. After 6 months, you grow the arms. 12 months, you have a full Cricut. And 24 months, you have a purple one. Oh, you could emboss with ink and powder before doing the truck. Yes, you could. You could also make the truck print and cut. No, Bevies, you can do this on the Cricut Air too. You can do it on any of the Cricut machines. You could even do it on the Joy, but you couldn't do this base piece on the Joy. So if you have the Joy, you would just have to cut this out with your trimmer and score it in half, fold it in half. Actually, for the one that I cut out for Tuesday's video, I forgot to put the score in. So I just folded it in half. It's not as pretty as it would be with the score line, but it'll still work. So then you can cut the rest of the pieces on the Joy if that's all you had. Donna R., on the membership here, you didn't have to wait till Tuesday. Only on Patreon it will say. So Patreon is different than the membership here. Patreon is patreon.com/melodylane. Lynn Foster says she has 1 year, 9 months, and 29 days. I think because you can mouse over the cuties, the badges, to see how long you've been a member. I saw happy as the code in the link. So the happy, I think the only thing the code happy is good for right now is for the DREAMBOX. I love that you guys all chat together. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. And thank you. So we do this bonus video usually on the 4th Saturday of the month. This year we moved it to the 5th. But it's usually on the 4th. Last week is when we announced the Cricut Maker 3 and Cricut Explorer 3. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below or message me or email me. You can always contact me too at my website. You can click contact. Oh, you guys can't see. At melodylaneinspired.com. Let me move this down so you can see that. See, it's melodylaneinspired.com. And you can scroll down to on any page and contact me. Becky is asking, what is a crop? So a crop is where we're all, we do a virtual crop. So that's where we're all in a Zoom meeting and we're all crafting. I set up projects to do. You don't have to do what I set up. You can do whatever you want. But we set up projects to do in the crop and all craft together. Thank you, Bevy. She says, you are super helpful, Melody. God bless you abundantly. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. I appreciate all of you, and we will see you Tuesday. Making a red truck.